Hey, what is going on YouTube? Aaron here. We are back, and guys, I want you guys to go on a journey with me here at Tier 5. We are in the HMS Renown. We are on the miniaturized version of North here, and we're going to do everything in our power to overcome the absolute worst RNG I have ever had. Now that of course is a little bit of a hyperbole. RNG, as you guys know, is truly random, although some days it certainly doesn't feel like it. And in this game, on this stream, I felt like I was getting the absolute worst of the worst. Now RNG, as most of you probably already know, stands for random number generator, and each time you fire your guns per turret, there is a slight calculation that is, dependent on a number of things, including your commander build, the enemy ship's build, whether or not you have target lock selected. So there's multiple factors to RNG. Now, something else a lot of people don't take into account, especially Battleship players, is your perception of RNG. And here's a good example of angling out, which, of course, the British battlecruisers excel at. They have decent side armor here. You go ahead and just turn out. That way, number one, the salvos miss, and number two, you can potentially bounce them off your side armor if you have enough angle and or enough armor. But what I was saying is your perception of RNG, especially in Battleship players, is definitely going to be a lot worse, and it is dependent on a few factors. Number one, your rate of fire. Battleship mains usually have around a 30-second average reload, and each shot is a lot more valuable than the next. For example, cruisers, let's say on the medium end, have a 10-second reload. So you are firing so often, your perception of RNG is not as you are not as focused on how accurate those shots are compared to, let's say, a battleship where that 30-second shot has much more impact on your overall effectiveness in the game. Something else to take note of is your overall number of guns. We are in the Renown here, along with the Georgia, the Champagne, and a few other ships, the Gneisenau, and we only have 6 guns. So let's say that we get 1 or 2 floaters as we actually line up a pretty well-aimed shot. I didn't think that Tiger was going to continue in a straight line. I thought he was going to slow down to sit in the smoke, and we were correct. However, I don't know where the shells hit because he did go dark in the smoke. We did get 4 out of 6, though, for no citadels. We got full penetrations, meaning that the shells did not overpen. They armed in the ship. We could have just missed the citadel, or he could have stopped. I'm not exactly sure on that shot, but just pay attention because that is probably our best shot of the game. But as I was saying, when you only have 6 guns, your perception, as we mentioned earlier, is going to be a lot more noticeable compared to a ship with let's say, 12 guns or even 10, just as an example. If you have 2 floaters with, 12 guns, that's still 10 shells that are on target or close to target. But if you only have 6 guns and 2 of them are floaters, that is, 33% of your salvo that goes all over the place. But that is just something I wanted to keep in mind as you guys can suffer through this game of horrendous RNG with me. Now this of course was at the end of a stream which I believe I was on a losing streak and I had enough. I end up switching to Battlefield after this game where RNG is less of a factor, but I just wanted to put it out there that even Super Unicums, even CCs, everybody experiences bad RNG, and no, it is not new player protection, it is not bot protection. There are certain things, for example, this Tiger has a camo, as you can see, another just look at that. Oh, man. That was a nearly perfectly aimed shot. I adjusted for him to stop, and he did, and the shells just float around his boat. But as I was saying, he does have a camo, which increases your dispersion. So when you lock onto that target, you actually increase your dispersion. However, if that player is running a camo, not only do they get the added concealment, they get an increase in dispersion, and the way it goes is dispersion is the oval. Right now, there is a imaginary or invisible oval that is surrounding that Tiger, which is now switched to the Tennessee, and depending on your build and camos, that certain player can increase that. So just a little fun fact as we're going to go ahead and leave it to the live comms here. I hope that was helpful for a few Battleship players. There's a lot of conspiracies sometimes that surround this game about accuracy aiming, and sometimes I want to believe them. I really do. In situations like this where I have a bunch of broadside targets, I have British short, I believe I could be wrong on that. I'm pretty sure the battlecruisers have short fuse AP. Even if they don't, we have beautiful broadsides with a bunch of AP, and we just get absolutely nothing for a majority of this game. That was actually a little bit of a better salvo, but only 3 pens for, I think, 4K total there. But regardless, like I said, I'm going to leave it to the live comms as I've really blabbered for most of this video. For those that don't know, I'm out of town again training for work, which will be occurring for the next couple of probably month and a half, so expect some even less quality videos from me. So yeah, I will see you guys at the end. Love you guys. Like and subscribe, all the YouTube stuff. Hey, run out. Peace. Okay, put that out. Please, fire. Right. No, that's good. That's good. We wouldn't want to get a permanent fire anyway. We wouldn't want to get a permanent fire anyway. It's good. It's real good. Real good. For the alls, we get permanent fire here. Not very high, considering we're going to hit 1 shell. Does anybody else watch other streamers who get just the same god-awful fucking RNG that I am getting right now? I mean, for fuck's sakes, dude. I mean... there it is, but he's probably got his damage con back soon. Yeah, Sky, I know I overmatch, but...
Activated. We destroyed an enemy team has taken the lead.
I mean... Pitadel, right here. Pitadel, watch.
Victory is in sight.
One. I mean, you can't make this up, dude. You can't make this up.
Problem solved, sir. Engine boost deactivated.
Watching me rage live on stream is always a fun time because I know that Everyone goes through this at least once in a while, but truth be told, we did do our job in a battleship. We even got an assisted capture at the end there. We attracted a bunch of damage, and for our efforts, we get the Participation Dreadnought trophy. So we completed our task. We fulfilled our role in a battleship, but man, the amount of broadsides I had that just ended in 1 or 2 overpens is truly astonishing. So here is the end of my rage fit as we switch on over to Battlefield 2042. But I hope you guys enjoyed that one. Let me know what you guys think. Love you. Aaron out. Peace.